Hi guys, let's see one test case for invalid login of an application and see how we can capture a screenshot wherever required. So first let me show you one application. This is a sample application for test automation, and I'm going to use this application for capturing a screenshot. So in order to automate this scenario, what are the steps manually that you have to do, right? So first step is you have to open the browser, right? And then you have to enter the address of the application, and that will open the application, right? And then enter the credentials. So standard user is a valid credential, and password, I'll give an invalid password, say like something invalid password, and then I'll click on login button. So an error is being thrown on the login page, right, as you have entered an invalid login. And then the last step is close the browser. So these are the steps I have designed these steps, and these are the steps to automate. Open the Chrome browser, open the application, enter the credentials, click on login button, capture the screenshot, and close the browser. For this particular test case, these are the steps, and step by step you can automate by using the standard and customized modules using Tosca. So let me create one folder. I'll name it as screenshots, and let me create one test case under this folder. I'll name it as invalid login, right? And what is the first step that you have to automate? So opening the browser, that should be applicable for all the test case under this folder, right? So what you can do, select the folder and you have right click on it, and you can select here, and there is create test configuration parameter, as already I've shown you, and it is applicable for all the folders. And now if you see, you can configure the test configuration parameter. You can select browser, and you can name browser, which browser you want to test. You can select any of the available browser, and now I am selecting Chrome. The browser for this test case has been configured. What is the next step? You need to open the application, open URL. So open application or open URL, Tosca has a standard module, and let me show you. Let me pull this module section little aside. So the next step is open URL. Under module section, under standard modules, under Tbox X engines, you have an HTML. Under this you have open URL standard module. So you can drag this open URL standard module here under this test case, and then you can configure which application you need to open. So you can enter the URL of the application here. You can copy the URL that you want to open. So I have already the application URL. Right, so I have entered the URL here in the value column, and then what is the next step? You have URL here, and the next step is to enter the credentials, right? And for that you need to scan the application, and you need to create your own module for login credentials. So first of all, let me put this module section there again. So the next step is to enter the credential, right? First of all, you have to capture a module. You have to capture the application and create one customized module. So say in the module section, let me create one folder. I'll name it as invalid login, and then what I do you can right click here under this folder and scan for the application. So what is the application? So it will open all the applications open. So click on application. Tosca scan window will get open. You can select the application and click on scan. So you can click on controls in your application to add them, which elements you want to add in your customized module. So those elements you can add here. So the first of all, you need username, right? So you can select this one. And then you need password, right? You can select this one. And you need login button, and you can select this one too. So these are all the three elements you need for your test case, right? So all these, you have to make sure whether all these elements are unique or not. If I select username, it is unique, password is unique, and login is unique. You can see here at the bottom of this window. And what you can do, you can maximize, and then you can save this module. And now this got saved. You can close this, and you have an invalid login module which has been created from the application that you are going to test. And now if you expand this folder, you can see Swaglock. This is the module that you require to enter the credentials. So this module, so for whatever test case, now for login credentials, you can use this module for all the test cases. So reusability is there for the created modules. Now you have the application module, right? So just drag this little aside. Now after opening the application, you need this module to enter the credentials. You drag this module, your customized created module, under this test case, and then you can configure your values. So what is the username? So valid username, right? So you can enter the valid username. Standard underscore user is the valid username. Password is invalid. You can give anything, ABCD test, right? And the login button, so what is the action mode? It is click. So you can select this click. Now after invalid credentials entering in the application and clicking on login button, so you need to capture the screenshot, right? What is the next step? So capture the, click on login button and then capture the screenshot and then close the browser. So capturing the screenshot also, Tosca is providing a standard module. It is there under modules, standard modules, T-Box automation tools. You have T-Box take screenshot. So you can drag this under your test case, right? So this module, wherever you add this standard module, only at that place only it is going to capture the screenshot. So after this page, after entering the valid username and invalid password, clicking on login button, then a screenshot will be captured. So you can configure the screenshot. So environment, you can give it as it is a desktop. You can give it as desktop. Directory where you want to capture these screenshots. So I'm going to give, so let me give some C drive Tosca files, or I'll give temporary folder. Select this folder, and file name I'll give test, and if I give test.jpg, okay, so whenever a new screenshot is captured, it will be replaced with the same screenshot. So at all the times you will be seeing only one screenshot. So to avoid that one, so what I do is, after the name, I'll just curly braces, and then you have date time function, and you can select that and close it, right? So what happens here, whenever there is a screenshot captured, it will start with the name test and with the date and time, and on that particular date and time. So every time you will be getting a new screenshot, right? So after this, after taking the screenshot, the next step is to close the browser. So closing the browser, also we have a standard module, so you can use that one. So for that, you can go to Tbox engines, and under HTML you have close browser, and you just need to pull that module here, and you need to give the title, I mean which browser you want to close it. So if multiple browser sessions are opened, which browser session you want to open, the title you can give. So for us, for our application, they start with swag logs, right? So you can, I'll name it as the title swag, and I'll just put it star. So it will consider that title and it will close that particular browser session. Now I'm done with all the steps. So I have configured under this screenshots folder, I have configured which browser I have to execute this test case, and then open URL, and then application user defined module I have pulled, and then take screenshot, and then closing the browser. So let me execute this step in the scratchbook. So let's see what happened. So all the steps got successfully executed in the scratchbook. If you see all these steps, so all the steps under this test case are successfully executed, and screenshot also has been captured. Let's see the screenshot under C drive temporary folder, a screenshot starting with the test name. So as we have given test, and with the date and time. Now if you open that failed screenshot will get captured. Now see, this is how you can capture a screenshot wherever required using Tosca. And let's see how we can capture a screenshot for all the failed scenarios at global level in our next video.